Like, it's because this motherfucker suffers from feeling like they're not good enough. Or they suffer from feeling like abandonment issues. They suffer from feeling like they can't have better. They suffer from like low self-esteem. And this is why they pick on you. Or bully you. Or, yeah, exactly. And love. Sharing your love memories secret and surrounded with the cosmic love of the universe. So funny because when you look at this, it's kind of like a heart shape, right? Kind of a little bit like this. But then you also see that they share the same type of chin. Sturdy chin. Not the little dimple in the chin type of chin. It's like, they both have some sharp noses. They both have like full like lips. It's like this, you see each other and one another or something. Maybe even forever. It just, you get that feeling. This is your new one coming in if it hasn't come in yet. This is what I'm getting. It's coming in. This is coming in for you. And it's going to catch you off guard. And health. I will honor the physical vessel that nourishes my soul. Yeah, you've already learned. You did your work, right? You realize you have to honor yourself. You have to love yourself. And you're not going to take no crap off of nobody. Like, once again, you're not going to take no crap off of nobody. It's like, you're not going to allow certain people to treat you how they want to treat you. No, you're not going to accept that type of energy. You're not. And you're not going to allow it, and you're not going to allow it in your life. And you learn what you want, what you don't want, what's good for you and what's not good for you. And you learn to separate those energies, like what's yours and what's not yours. Because maybe this person is like throwing negative energy your way, even speaking bad on your name, because I'm getting some lips moving, but in a bad way, because his mouth is filthy. That's what I'm seeing. This motherfucker's mouth is filthy. Like, they talk negative, trashy on you, this or that. They call you this or that, or whatever the fuck. But it's because they can't have you. And they know they fucked it off too much. And at night, they're crying. They're like in tears, crying over this, or whatever the fuck. Because they know, you have the upper hand or whatever, or that you're winning and you're winning without them, or that, they can't have you back because of they took it way too far. Yeah. So I'm saying. And they're the type that have that weird crying on their pillow, tossing, turning, crying, can't sleep, and like, when they cry. It's like a wailing. It's like, you're like, motherfucker, shut up already type of cry. It's like, and it's like, but they're so fake. They're just mad that they can't have you. And it's like, they realize that they can't use you anymore. And that their bullying has no effect on you, or whatever the fuck. And they realize, like, you shoved them out your energy. You closed the door on that crap. And they're angry, they're mad. It's like when Moses walked through the water, right? It's like Father had to close the waters behind him, right? To try to free Moses' people, because, well, when they got their freedom, these motherfuckers were mad because, hey, we can't use them anymore, and we needed them. We need them. Like, right? They realized that they need you too late. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness and free myself from negative cycles. That's exactly what you did. You closed the door onto this bullshit. You moved on from it. You recognized the issue. And you said, that's not going to stop me from living my life. And I'm not going to put my life on hold for a fucking garbage, crappy ass motherfucker. And right when I say that, airplane's flying over my head. Yeah, Father's definitely with me when I'm saying this. It's like, you got your freedom. Go do what you want to do. And don't stress off that mess. Okay. It's like feeling good. Feeling blessed. Might just take a walk around the neighborhood. Something like that. Like, never stressed. Yeah, I'm blessed. Something like that. That's could be one of your songs right now. That's what I'm getting. Someone in this collective. Yeah, somebody's definitely also a seer here. Like, we also see spirits or talk to spirits. And I see seeing spirits, more or less. You do. Especially in my collective seers. Okay. There's the owl. Okay, infinite wisdom. Definitely wisdom. Like, being knowledgeable. Like, you can see this motherfucker about to do whatever the fuck they want to do before they even get up out their seat. Like, I already saw what the fuck you're gonna do. No. I see your bullshit coming from 10 planets away. I got my drink, I got my... You're like, no. You're like, nope, cut it out. You're like, nope, I see, no. You're like, nope, nope. Alright, surrender. I can release my needs to control everything around me and surrender to the universe to take control. Like, with all this bullshit, you're like, Father, take the wheel. Or this motherfucker's finally learning to be like, Father, take the wheel. Or can be, because they realize they can't take you back no more. And it's like a miracle to bring you back to them. Yes, exactly. It'd be a miracle to bring you back to this person. Because you recognize their bullshit and all the bullshit. And what they need to do is surrender for the need to control. And control the situation. Control everything. Because this motherfucker is weak and powerless. They're a coward. They do cowardly fucking shit. This is why they talk to you trashy. This is why they would beat you. This is why they'd snatch your hand or really hard or grab your wrists really hard. That's what I'm seeing. Like someone, like, like on the arm, like really hard. Like, it's abusive. This motherfucker's abusive. Ooh, and it did fucking come out. And this is the third time the bounding card comes, right? And again, with clarity, like, you realize this motherfucker's trash, okay? You try to keep you in a bind, you realize he's fucking trash, okay? You got clarity. Yo tengo claro, okay? And I see it too, okay? It's like stopping to listen to my inner self. I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. And the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compose heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. Yeah, it's like you got rid of this motherfucker. Like you got rid of the trash. You don't fucking want it back. Like you broke out of the cycle. You broke out of these binds. You broke out of that crap. You're like, I see what you tried to do. I'm gonna put me in a bind, whatever, even if it was black magic trying to bind spells, whatever the crap, okay? And it's like, nah, motherfucker, you see that person for exactly who they are. And you're like, no, because I don't want trash back. You don't fucking want trash back, okay? You don't fucking want trash back. Who the fuck wants trash back after they done took it out and they done bagged it up, threw it in the bag, bagged it up, and took it out? Who the fuck wants to take trash back? Okay, personal growth. As I move towards greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away, like training wheels on a bike. They helped me get to where I am, but now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels except when I'm making bike analogs. So, yeah, you look to the past to only compare to how much you've grown and, how much better you are today. And that's the only reason why you look to the past. You're like, I'm moving forward with my life. There's more fucking toes or frogs to kiss to find my real Prince Charming, or vice versa, okay? But, yeah, you realize exactly what you want and what you don't want. You let the chips fall where they were. You accepted your part in it. And you're okay with yourself. With leaving and moving forward. That's why you're moving forward. Because you see that motherfucker just wanted to cause conflicts in your life, cause problems, just couldn't stand to see you happy, or, when shit fucked up for you, like, say, if your car broke down or whatever the fuck, they'd be like, hot, da-da-da, woo-dee, like, instead of being like, hey, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna come try to, jump your car, and it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what a real rider would do. That's what someone who's really your friend would do for you. They would answer that call, and they would come help you out and not be like, go call yourself a fucking Uber. I don't fucking care. I'm asleep. When they answer, but you answered the phone. They're like that motherfucker. They're like, it's like they know that they could do something to help, but they wouldn't. If you were in that position, they wouldn't. They wouldn't give a fuck. But they want you to give a fuck. I don't like that motherfucker. I don't. Today, I am grateful for all the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things that can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music, and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it wherever I want to, using fingers and thumbs to do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. And I've been getting this energy from you guys, the past couple weeks. Like, you're really happy with yourself. You're happy with your accomplishments. You're happy with where you are in life. You're working hard. You're striving for better things. You're doing for better things. And you're just very grateful for what you have. You're like thanking the divine, thanking source. Thank you, Father God. You're like, thank you, Father. I know it's not myself in all of this. It's also you and, source and, the heavens, right? And I'm getting the song that's coming in. And every time I close my eyes, I thank the Lord that I got you, that I got you, and you got me too. And every time I think of it, I pinch myself, 'cause I don't believe it's true that someone like you loves me too. It's been a long, long time coming. It feels like winter in June. It feels like heaven has opened up its gates for me and you. And every time I close my eyes, I thank the Lord that I got you, that I got you, and you got me too. And it's like you're very thankful for what you have, whether it's you being able to have a job in this moment where other people are reaping karma right now and don't have a job because of COVID or whatever the crap. or because they got laid off or don't want to pay child support, so they only hold jobs for like a month or two and then they quit every time. You're like, I'm not that motherfucker. I'm very happy I woke up today. I'm very happy and grateful and thankful and all gratitude that I have this day. And if nothing stops Father from getting up every day, I shouldn't not be able to get up and go do something and do something for myself as well. And that's the energy I feel you're in. That I see you in. You're glowing, you're shining, you're doing your thing, and your ambition is real. You're a hustler, okay? You're pushing. It's like a pedaling wheel. I'm getting that original song from Damian Marley. The girlie named Sally is got crossover appeal. Just like a pedaling wheel. Something, bonjour, madame, would you please have a seat? Something like that. It's like, that song has something to do with you. Maybe the new love connecting that's going to come in that's going to fall out of surprise for you. That's what I'm getting. It's like a pedaling wheel. It's like a pedaling wheel. Things are going in your way right now. Because you're not on the bad side of karma. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Ups and downs. I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what make things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. And that's very funny. Because we're like, you came this far to only look back at where you come from, right? It's like, you're like, I'm never going to forget where I came from, what struggles I've been through, and how much I had to fight and to keep what's mine and to stay here. And you've realized and how far you come, and you're very thankful for God giving you this ambition, this spirit of perseverance, the spirit of, patience and strength. Strength, patience, perseverance, and ambition. All right? That's what I'm getting. You're very grateful and thankful for it. And it's like you see it. And this is so funny how this is untangled, too. You're no longer in that motherfucker's wraps. Confidence. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself. With the pride of a good mother, I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A plus that is? You're like, you want to boast and brag, but you don't want to. But you're like, but I've done so good. Like, and honestly, you don't really have to because everybody else does. Or maybe this is like one of your kids, because I'm seeing one of your kids is going to make you a picture, a drawing or something. And you're just like, this is beautiful work. And you just stuck it on the refrigerator. Like, it's treasurable. This is refrigerator worthy. You like stuck it on the fridge. It's like one of your happy moments is gonna come in this week because of that. Okay, it's like I get your pride and joy too from that. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be for someone and their kids. And to enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I can put it on anything and it'll make it way better. Today, I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today, I am the Orville Redenbacher of joy and life. Popcorn is about to get it. And it's like, who's ever popping off at the mouth, this motherfucker? You're like, all right, I got this right here. That right there, just for your jaw. This right here for your face. You're like, that's what I'm getting. Like, okay, talk your trash, motherfucker. Okay, all right. You're like, bam, 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 bam. You're like, I got it. I got you, motherfucker. You're dead with that motherfucker's mouth. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a nasty mouth. It's like, it's always open. It's like, you're like, I got something for that ass. And abundance. Congratulations. It seems you're due for a little an infinity bag. Infinity big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready unless you're lactose intolerant and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. I'm getting someone's like mother's milk. They talk about clover and clover whipped cream like mother's milk. It's really cute. Okay, but that's how you say clover milk. I don't know that type of brand of milk or whipped cream. Is that's the one you have to get? It's like it has to be clover. Like you're like that. It's like mom's milk. Like I don't know. There's somebody in my collective. Okay. And trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Like the new person that's coming in, you're like kind of guarded because you have every right because of what the last motherfucker did to you. But don't let this motherfucker ruin it for you, okay? You're still gonna be open to love. You're still gonna, be able to love. Just because that mother tried to break you and like bury you doesn't mean you didn't crawl the fuck out of it and unwind yourself and unbind yourself. Didn't mean that you didn't get over him. You fucking got over it. And you're moving on. And there's gonna be new love for you. And even the heavens like, oh yes, like Cupid, justice for this girl, or justice for this guy. And they're like, bam, I'm shooting this arrow. It's like, it's gonna like fall into your laps in that way. And this motherfucker's gonna be mad in the background, like, because they be spying. Like, they be like energy spying, whatever. That's what they do. But he's a coward. He don't do shit. He can't even apologize. Too prideful, arrogant. Let your friends help you. Ask and accept for support from others. Like, whenever you need to talk to somebody, your friends or whatever, your real ones, are ready to listen to you. It's not hard to send a text message or whatever the fuck to, or even talk to, your siblings or your mother or your sister. It could be your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin, okay, that you talk to get you back where you need to be. Like, to get your energy and your vibes or your frequency feeling good again, because that motherfucker really, like, likes to throw this depression crap on you and send you negative energy because they're depressed. Because they feel bad because they can't have you back. It's like, they are. It's like, they know. You laid your sword down. You're like, no, motherfucker, I will cut you. Like, no. No. Like, slamming door. And I hope it hits you on the way out. You're like saying that to somebody. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And this is for the other person, because they delve in toxic energy ways. They are deeply under addictions, like heavy, like addictions. That's why they don't have love. They're under judgment. They don't have love. They have addictions, lustful, whatever ways. That's why they don't have what they want, right? And that's not your fault. You're not supposed to compensate for their lack or whatever the fuck because they can't get their shit together. That's not your fucking problem, and it won't be. Right? So, and then to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine.